Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back with the wheel. You guys may have noticed top left corner says week 1. This is technically week 2, but I'm going to be adjusting this wheel each time. This will be the version of the wheel that keeps having ships removed from here on out. So that way I can differentiate it between the big wheel. But you guys know the deal by now. I don't need to go over it. But for those of you who may be just joining the wheel, what the concept is I have all of my tier 5 ships all the way up through legendary tier. They're all on here, with the exception of a lot of the new stuff. But we've all seen those recently, so it's not that big a deal. I haven't updated the wheel in quite some time. But all of my tier 5 ships plus are on here. Destroyers, cruisers, battleships, doesn't matter. Good ships, bad ships, all the ships. They're all here. Oh, there was 208 ships on this wheel. And each week, we're going to do at least one video. I might do more than one video a week of this, but at least once a week, we're going to do a video where we spin the wheel, and whatever that ship pops up, that's the ship that you guys get to see. And it is a one and done video, live commentary style, alright? So it is whatever happens, happens. If I go out and get death struck, that's what you see. If I go out and get absolutely yeeted, y'all are going to have a short video. but it's a fun little concept for a video, and I hope you guys enjoy. But without further ado, it's time to spin that wheel. Oh, this always makes me anxious. Please give me a good ship. Wait, I don't know if it's better to get good ships now or bad ships now. Ooh! Oh, I mean, Ismail's not bad. I'll take that. That's a good ship. So here we go. The Tier 5 Russian battleship Ishmael. I can deal with that. That's a solid ship. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get over to World of Warships Legends. But we got to remove the ship. Ishmael is officially gone from our list. But I will see you guys in a moment with the build for the Ishmael and the actual video. So, yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, so we're going to be in the Ishmael, and we are on Northern Waters, the small version of the map, which is never ideal. I don't like the smaller versions of maps, but the main thing to remember about the Russian battleships, as good as they are very easily killed if you get caught. So in a map like this, where it's a small map, a lot of battleships, you've got to be careful over-angling to try to get all the guns to bear. You may have 12 guns, and these are very good guns, but to use all 12 guns, you've got to put yourself in a position to get slapped. So you got to be aware of what's around you at all times. That is the main thing that everybody seems to get wrong with Russian battleships. The other thing that people tend to get wrong is utilizing your damage controls efficiently. You don't want to be wasting damage controls. You only have 3 of them if you're running a Lev Galler build. If you run the other build, then yes, you get more. But honestly, if you're utilizing your damage controls properly and, you know, limiting who can engage you at any given moment, you should be okay in terms of being able to minimize the amount of fires that you're up against, right? Because that's really the thing that gets a lot of people in trouble. Now here, right off the bat, we have a broadside New Mexico. Of course he goes dark. Of course he does. Because every god-darn destroyer on our team is driving behind islands. I hate it. Hate it so much. Like, how hard is it for destroyers to just not be behind islands? Like, just go around the islands. It's really not... How did that only fire 3 guns? Fire that 4th gun. Alright, so we have Queen Mary over here. We've got Ioba. We've got Königsberg. Bayern, Mutsu, and Icarus. I'm worried about these guys on the right. But we'll be mostly out of the way here. If we can get rid of this Icarus early, that would be huge. Come on. Hit him but didn't kill him. He's firing his guns, but he's alive. He gets the fire, of course he does.
Пожарная тревога.
And of course, nobody behind. We already lost a cruiser that quickly. Both of these battleships overmatch us. I know what's gonna happen.
Башня главного калибра выведена из строя.
Oh, we didn't get the kill. Please don't hit me. Oh my god, thank God for Mutsu being inaccurate at times. Oh, that wasn't inaccurate. Punish his broadside, come on. Dude, this man is getting away with murder right now. Actual murder. Gotta try to pull back a little bit here. Some craziness going on this map. I don't know what these cruiser players are thinking, but they're actually being crazy. And of course, as soon as I decide to go after him, like, dude is just sailing right through the entire team, and as soon as I decide that I need to get rid of him, that's when his entire... What are you doing, you little turd? Get out of here. You've lived long enough.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
Thought I wasn't paying attention. You believe that little turd? He thought I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot of firepower on this side of the map. We gotta chill for a moment. Got a beautiful look at this Saint Mary, or this Queen Mary, or whatever you want to call it. There's the torpedoes. Knew those were coming.
Торпеды за кормой.
Dude, so far, we have not gotten the big hits that we were looking for out of our Ishmael in this one. I'm hesitant to turn back in towards these guys because there's a lot of people potentially looking at my broadside, but okay, now we can turn back in. Now we can take the time to turn back in. Woo, somebody's getting a little bit spicy with the shots out there. Alright, time to get this thing turned back around, get the guns rotating to the right. Still have not gotten a big hit. Not once. Normally this thing just slaps the out of everybody dumb enough to give it a broadside. And yet in this lobby, these guys have gotten away with murder. Like, actually gotten away with it. Like, that Mutsu just pulling up, going full broadside. This should be Dev Strike City for this ship. Especially at the range that he did it. Like, we were well within 12 kilometers, I believe. Usually that's a Dev Strike. But for whatever reason, this particular match has not gone in our particular favor. But we're going to try to get into a good position here. You can see Mutsu is thinking about coming back out. Still have the Queen Mary over there. I'm probably going to go for that Mutsu again because he is still just broadside as all get out. Like, the dude is begging for it. This is... And see, somebody else can set it on! Why can't I? Ah! Let him have it! Ishmael, for God's sakes, I was like happy to pick you. Oh, this is absurd. This is out. I have never seen the Ishmael this bad. Ever. I have never had this much trouble absolutely obliterating broadsides with this ship. Like, what on earth? And I've got an accuracy build. And I still have not gotten one big hit. Not one. All the broadsides in the world that you could ever ask for haven't gotten a single decent hit. Not one. This is ridiculous. At some point, this ship's gonna wake up and slap the shit out of somebody. But not now! And that was 7 hits, 4 of them overpins on the belt armor of a goddamn battleship! Like, what is going on? This is absurd! This is actually fucking absurd. There's no reason that these guys should be getting away with being this broadside for this long. This is stupid. Like, we are in the perfect position to take advantage of all these dum-dums. That looks good. Thank God! Finally we get a hit! Holy mother of God, it took the entire lobby. So, at further range, suddenly I don't overpin. Or, like, at further range, I overpin the out of him. But up close, I don't. Explain that. Explain how the closer I get, suddenly I stop overpinning somebody. That makes no sense. We overmatched this guy, so we're just gonna try to get rid of him here.
Линкор противника уничтожен.
Don't overmatch him. Gotta watch the Mutsu coming around the corner down there. Got our cap. You fucking little turd waffle. I knew you were gonna shoot me. I could smell your stank all the way over here. I could smell your stank all the way over here, you little turd waffle. I knew you were gonna shoot me. You can't resist, can you? One gun. You get one gun. One meatball is all you get. One meatball, 'cause you're a bitch. Get out of here. Oh, y'all, you little turd waffles. Really? 4 ricochet. What we hit his gun turret? Come on, I aim for superstructure. Alright, we're flanking these little turds. Look at these bitches play. This drives me crazy. Like, these mans ain't done nothing the entire game except run and hide. They're like schools of fish getting hunted by a predator. That's all they're doing. They're reactionary. They have no, they have no thought process of what they want to accomplish. These guys have been so reactionary the entire game. They've been playing off their back foot the entire game. And then they wonder why they lose all the time. This is exactly why you lose. Because you don't have a plan. You don't have any idea what the f you should be doing from one moment to the next. You just let the enemy do everything, and then you try to, like, play away from it. Oh my God, and of course, the moment I choose to shoot the guy, that's when they kill him. Fucking hell. Dude, it never fails. And then, I don't even want to talk about it, guys on our team that's still in the back. They're still in the back. Like, what are they so afraid of? Like, I guess maybe they can still shoot, so they're just like, well, why move? I don't need to do anything. I'll just move up slowly. I'm worried about this Bayern shooting me here, but I've got a beautiful look at this freaking New Mexico who's making a critical error right now.
5 минут до конца боя.
So we're going to try to get the shot off and immediately turn in. There we go! That's the Ishmael we know and love! Golly, it only took the entire game to get, like, decent hits. I've never seen the Ishmael this bad. Like, legitimately. This has been one of the worst games I've ever had in the Ishmael. And you look at the damage, you're like, holy crap, Spartan, you got 100k damage in a tier 5 battleship? You've been terrorizing the entire enemy team. But seriously, like, the amount of broadsides that we had, like, this guy's opening the Citadel up for being punished here. Look at, that's what I'm talking about! Lord have mercy, finally! Good Lord, these guys got away with so much for so long. Finally, the Ishmael wakes the fuck up and slaps everything. It's like, where has this been at the first half of the match? That Mutsu should have been dead. Should have been dead. But no, we got the worst RNG on the planet for so long. Get out of here. Get out of here! So long, sucker! Alright, well there you go, guys. I mean, Ishmael's nasty. Always has been. You just gotta watch not getting caught broadside and pray to God you don't get the shittiest RNG you've ever seen in your life for half the match. Good Lord, man. When you look at that damage total, just remember, that could have been a lot higher if we'd have got all the damage off the Mutsu and stuff like we should have. We should have dev struck that Mutsu. At the range that he went broadside, we got 2 salvos away from that man's broadside. and we got screwed on both. The Queen Mary as well. We had, what, 3 salvos and a broadside Queen Mary inside of, like, I don't know, man. We got screwed on RNG. But finally she wakes up and suddenly just everybody's hit points gets ripped away from them. But we did our job. We got defense ribbons. We got a plane shot down. I don't know when that happened. But 3 kills, a capture, a solo cap. You got to love it. 79 targets, hit 130,000 damage. Top of the leaderboard. Shout out to Comanche, who was the New Mexico that pushed forward on that right flank. Again, between the two of us, like, we just pretty much owned the lobby. 2 people. But we'll give another shout out to the Mutsu, but I think this was the guy all the way in the back of the map. Could be wrong. But still, if you're on the enemy team in that scenario, you got to pick a direction and you got to try to make something happen. You can't just keep going from one side to the other side to back the other side to the other side and just letting the enemy just completely surround you and kill you. Like, you're not going to win. But let me know if you guys like this. Another wheel episode in the books. So let me know. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.